Hi, just a quick request before the video starts to please like the video if you like the video. It will help. Bye. Okay, we are back. And we are
Just say the word.
We are looking for... You know what, let's go back to the workroom. Or was that on the other floor? I think it was here.
It shall be done.
Journal, please. Yeah, we need to speak with Rogathalk. I don't know exactly where he is. I guess he's upstairs. Let's try that.
Duty forward. I am on it.
I have tried to speak with her, but she seems confused and incoherent. The strain of so many changes in her life in such a short period of time may have done her harm. Perhaps her mind has failed her. I would ask another task of you if you would be so kind. What would you have of me? Please go to the infirmary on the 4th floor and speak with one of the priests there. They may know of a cure for Bailu. Will you do this for me? I am certain that my travels will take me there. I will see what I can do. Farewell. We considered slaying Cedrin Zil for his crime, but he is under the protection of the Thavian Enclave. Were we to strike, they would all descend on us. Perhaps we can find another way for justice to prevail in this matter. Perhaps not. Time will tell. Everyone needs to wear a holy symbol, I believe of El Mater, to have access to the priest chambers. Or is it a holy symbol of Iyaktu Zvim? Let's just find out where they keep the food. Are we going down? Or up? I think we're going up.
Aye.
Alright, I think we need to go further up, even. But how do we do that? There we go.
Very well. I am on it.
We'll have someone besides the paladin. Halric finds this sort of thing disagreeable, and he doesn't want to get his hands dirty. So Gradius will do it.
Let's go to work. Anytime.
And it disappeared.
Anytime. Anytime. I shall be swift about it.
Ready and willing.
Let's go talk to this dude.
Aye. Duty on. Very well.
I wanted to let you know that the guard barracks have been dealt with. There's another matter. Isair and Madae have allied with a deity named Izibim. If you wish to succeed in your quest, you should sever their ties with him. There is a priest of Elmater imprisoned in the war tower. Speak with him of the Purification ritual. Let's trade, baby.
I am on it.
12-hour duration is pretty sweet. You know, I'm sorry. I will spare you. Alright, let's see what's down one of these passages.
I'm here.
We could start with this one.
Very well.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here. You'll pay for that mistake with your life, fool.
It'll be a feast for the crows.
Maybe Maybe some spells.
Yes.
These guys are tough.
It shall be done.
Only 38 gold.
You can count on me. I am on it. Very well. You can count on me. You can count on me.
Stillness of mind. What are they doing? Monks. Greater Fair. Putty Telltale. We have to rescue that guy. Thank thee, O El Madae, for thy divine guidance. Oh, and this dude we have to talk to. Let's open this cell.
Duty called.
It's firmly secured.
Ready. Fine. Sounds good. Sure. Sure.
Well, no more torturing, I beg you. Just kill me and be done with it. Hold, friend, I'm not here to torture you. I've set you free. Free, you say? I have failed in my mission. I shall never know freedom. But tell me, who is it that so boldly attempts to free the prisoners of the severed hand? I am Eladriel. I've come to the severed hand to eradicate Isair and Madae and their vile kingdom. You are? I am Toril Sorn, High Cleric of the Blessed Church of Elmater. Well met, Eladriel. I must say your quest is most bold and risky. Yes, but one that must be carried out. I see that you're injured. May I assist you with healing? Thank you, but no, my suffering brings me closer to Elmater. It is all that I have left, and all that I can currently do to show my devotion to his glory. I understand, however, I'm curious as to why a cleric of Elmater would be in this abyssal den. A fair enough question, though painful to recollect. Several months ago, our church received word that the severed hand was being taken over by a new kingdom, the Legion of the Chimera. At first we thought nothing of it. A new kingdom breathing life into the tomb-like severed hand would be a glorious thing. That is, until we realized who the new occupants were and the atrocities they were carrying out. They were doing slavery, torture, forceful interspecies breeding, and worst of all, the worship of Iyaktu Ixvim, the Lord of Darkness, bringing that hateful essence into this once holy elven fortress, and that is unthinkable. I've seen the atrocities you mentioned firsthand. Please continue. It wasn't until I learned that Madae, once a child of Elmater, eager to learn his ways, had fallen from his grace and embraced the evil that is Iyaktu Ixvim, that I volunteered to come here. I find that hard to believe that Madae was once a priest of Elmater. I would not lie to you, Eladriel, especially with something so serious. I volunteered to come here and persuade Madae to come back to the suffering and loving embrace of Elmater. At the same time, I would sanctify anything that had been perverted by Iyaktu's unholy presence. I insisted that I venture alone, just in case I failed in my mission, which I had so horribly. Is it too late to finish your mission? For me, yes. I am far too weak, even if I were to be healed, to carry out my mission. I even hear that Madae is too lost to ever find her way back to Elmater. However, I do believe that you have the resolve and fortitude to carry out the second part of my mission. It would require you to carry out a specific ritual that could weaken the grip that Isair and Madae have on Severed Hand. Are you interested? Yes. Elmater be praised. Now listen carefully. You will need to perform the Blessed Elmater Sanctification Ritual in front of the Elmater statue in the Cleric's Tower. This ritual, when performed correctly, will turn the vile, acidic waters that currently flow throughout the Severed Hand back into elven holy water. The The waters of the severed hand act in a similar way as the blood in your veins. Once purified, the severed hand should start to reject the changes that Isair and Madae forced upon it, thus weakening some of their powers. You will need 4 things. The first is the Tome of Ilmater. I no longer have mine, but I have knowledge of a library that is still maintained in the Mage's Tower. With Ilmater's blessing, it may have a copy. This tome will have the words that must be said to perform the ritual. What are the other items? Next, you must find an Ilmater holy symbol. That may prove difficult, but perhaps Madae still has her Ilmater holy symbol somewhere within Severed Hand. You will need to find my bonds of suffering. I believe they were torn from my body during one of my many torture sessions. And the last item. The final item you will need to complete the ritual is quite literally the Tears of the Suffering. Considering how many tortured slaves there are in this fortress, it should not be too difficult a task to find some. What will I need to do once I have all these items? You will need to place the Tears of Suffering, my Ilmater bonds, and Madae's Ilmater holy symbol at the feet of the Ilmater statue. Once placed, you will need to recite the words of the Ilmater sanctification ritual from the Tome of Ilmater. If all goes well, the waters will change and you will see a noticeable change in your surroundings. In fact, the changed waters will have 2 effects. One is that a protective energy surrounding the Globe of Essence, a device that maintains the Glabrizu Guard's immortality, will fall and allow you to destroy the globe. Destroying the globe will allow you to permanently defeat the Glabrizu Guards. And what is the other effect? There is a radiant pull within the severed hand that I understand Isair and Madae have been drawing power. I know their evil has negatively affected it. If you would take some of the holy water from the sanctified waters and pour it into the radiant pool, what will that accomplish? In theory, once purified with the holy water, Isair and Madae would no longer be able to draw upon its power. It could even right all the wrongs that Isair and Madae have caused within these walls. Is that everything I need to know? Yes, after you have completed the ritual, please come back and tell me. I wish to reaffirm that my suffering was not in vain. May the blessings of Ilmater guide you in your quests. Thank you, Toril. However, you should probably leave this cell rather than wait and try to escape before the fighting starts. It won't be safe. I appreciate your concern, but I shall remain here until you have completed your tasks. My suffering will act as solace during my prayers for your quick completion of your mission. Very well, I shall return when my tasks are completed. Okay, I will do that, and I will see you later. Okay, so there's a lot of side quests here, and we have a bunch of unfinished business. But I feel we need we're all buffed up, we might as well have a confrontation. Who's this guy here? Carl and Putty Talltail. These folks might be the folks who brought the poisoned cakes to Madae and Isair. So,
Aye.
let's see if we could free them.
I stand ready. Duty called. See to it. Aye.
Sure.
Okay, that went hostile.
At your command.
This shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
Kinda gross.
My sword is yours. It shall be done.
Ah, please don't kill me. I had no idea what was in those gifts. Ah, those cakes that you gave to Isair and Madae. Filled with holy water. What were you thinking? Did you know? He had no idea. Calm yourself. I have no intention of harming you. This is a trick, isn't it, you infernal beast? You won't fool me this time. The spiders are coming. The spiders are coming. Get off. Why won't you leave me alone? Uh-oh. Putty's been damaged mentally. Breathe, gnome, breathe. The creature that tormented you is no more. I am no illusion. I am real, and I'm willing to help you if you let me. You're not an illusion? You won't turn into some twisted combination of a spider, lemur, and octopus and try to consume me? No, as you can see, the beast responsible for your nightmares is quite dead. And this is the other option. Yes, I am an illusion. I just wanted to give you a glimmer of hope. We can't say that. Yes, I can see it. It's true. By the tears of El Mater, it's true. Thank you. With all the God's blessings, I thank you. Now that we have that settled, please tell me who you are and why you're here. Yes, who am I? It's been so long. Putty Talltail? Yeah, that's it. My name is Putty Talltail, and I was a diplomatic messenger bearing gifts from Bryn Shandor sent to the Severed Hand to help improve future relations with the Legion of the Chimera Kingdom. You came bearing gifts, and this is how they rewarded you? Well, little did I know that the gifts of cake and wine were made with elven holy water. Holy water has a tendency not to agree with demonkin. Isair and Madae took great exception when their mouths burned after they sampled our gifts. And then he starts cracking up. At first, in their great rage, they said they were going to rip me to shreds for such an insult. Then, when they regained some of their composure, they decided to lock me up down here in the dark and torture me with illusions created by that horrible fair. There were times that I wished they had ripped me apart. All that is behind you now, Putty. You are free to leave. My sincerest thanks. I didn't get your name, but I wouldn't last too long wandering the halls of the Severed Hand searching for an escape. And even if I did, the Dales would freeze me long before I could find my way back to Bryn Shandor. Forgive me, my name is Helric. So you mean to tell me that you'd prefer to stay in the dank prison rather than escape? Heavens no, I want to go back to Bryn Shandor, if for nothing else than to kick the mayor in his blubbery arse for sending me on this mission. However, unless you can find a safe way to send me back, I'd be safer waiting right here. Then I shall find a safe way to send you back home. By my mother's whiskers, I sincerely hope you do. I don't want to die here. Be brave, Putty. I'll have you on your way home soon.
It shall be done.
I'm a rock.
Very well.
Huh? Sure. Okay.
If only these warriors had a thief.
Just say the word. I shall see to it. Aye.
Oramus Dohor, it's good that you came. I must speak with you. Get back, demon. I'll run you through. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. We're gonna, reload. So we'll be right back.